Cats look fluffy and innocent until they suddenly sprint down the hallway at 3 a.m., stare at you from across the room, then vomit on your favorite carpet. If you live with a cat, you already know. They are mysterious, independent, and sometimes straight up weird. In this video, we're breaking down 14 of the strangest cat behaviors and what they actually mean. Some of them are signs of love, some are instincts from their wild ancestors, and a few might be red flags for a health problem. Stay with me until number 1, because many cat parents completely misunderstand it. 14 begging for food and then not eating it. Your cat sits by the bowl, meows like they're starving, follows you into the kitchen. You put the food down, they sniff it, and just walk away. Annoying? Yes. Meaningless? Not really. For many cats, asking for food is also a way of asking for affection. They've learned that when you go to the kitchen, talk to them, and put food in the bowl, you're giving them attention, care, and safety. So sometimes your cat is not truly hungry. They just want that little interaction, a snack of love rather than a snack of food. But be careful. If your cat suddenly loses interest in their favorite food, seems tired, or stops eating properly, it can be a sign of a medical problem. In that case, don't assume they're being picky, call your vet. 13. The crazy zoomies, sudden running around the house. 1 second your house is calm. The next second your cat explodes into action, races down the hallway, jumps on the sofa, then stops like nothing happened. This is usually pent-up energy being released. Cats are natural hunters. Even indoor cats still have that built-in program. Stalk, chase, pounce. If they don't get enough playtime or stimulation during the day, all that energy can suddenly overflow as zoomies. Sometimes a sound, a smell, or a bird outside the window triggers the chase instinct, even if there's nothing physically in the room. So no, your cat is probably not seeing ghosts. They're just letting their inner predator out for a lap around the house. 12. Why some cats bury their poop and even food. Most people think cats cover their poop just because they're clean animals. Cleanliness plays a role, but the real reason is survival and communication. In the wild, feces carries a lot of information, identity, sex, and territory. Covering it helps hide their presence from predators and from potential prey. Dominant cats may leave their waste uncovered to say, "Hey, this is my area." More submissive or cautious cats often bury it to avoid attracting attention. Some cats even try to bury leftover food or pull it under something. That's not saving it for later, like dogs might do. It's just another way of hiding their scent and trail, a leftover instinct from wildlife. 11. Rolling over and showing the belly when they see you. Your cat flops on the floor, rolls onto their back, and exposes their fluffy stomach. It looks like the perfect invitation for a belly rub, right? Not exactly. The belly is the most vulnerable area of a cat's body. All the vital organs are there, and the fur and skin are usually very sensitive. When cat lies on their back in front of you, what they are really saying is, "I feel safe with you. I trust you." It's a greeting and a sign of comfort, not always a request to be touched. That's why many cats grab your hand and kick or bite when you go for belly. You didn't read the signal wrong. You just crossed a very sensitive line. 10. Why cats scratch everything. Your sofa, your door frame, the carpet. It feels like your cat is on a mission to destroy your furniture. But scratching is essential for cats. It helps remove the dead outer layer of their claws. It lets them stretch their muscles and relieve tension. And most importantly, it's a way to mark territory. Cats have scent glands in their paws. When they scratch, they leave both visible marks and a scent message that other animals can detect. Instead of trying to stop scratching completely, give them acceptable places to do it. Scratching posts, boards, cat trees. You'll have a much happier cat and fewer shredded chairs. Keycap 9. Why cats vomit. It's not fun for you, and it's definitely not fun for your cat. But vomiting is something almost every cat parent deals with. There are many possible reasons. Eating too fast or eating the wrong food. Swallowing something they shouldn't, string, plastic, plants. Food allergies or infections. Diseases like kidney issues, diabetes, or urinary problems. And the classic hairballs. When cats groom themselves, their tongues catch loose hair, which they swallow. Most of it passes through the digestive system, but sometimes it builds up in the stomach and forms a hairball that needs to come back out. Occasional vomit, especially with a hairball, can be normal. But vomiting once a week or more is not normal. That can mean something is wrong and your vet should check it out. Keycap 8. Why cats lick you. A rough, sandpapery tongue suddenly starts grooming your hand, arm, or even your hair. Licking is one of the most powerful social behaviors in cats. They may lick you too. Show affection. Include you in their family group. Exchange scent and mark you as mine. Sometimes licking is also self-soothing. It helps them calm down when they feel anxious or stressed. But if your cat licks themselves or you obsessively to the point of losing fur or irritating the skin, that could be a sign of stress, pain, or a medical issue. In that case, it's worth getting professional advice. Keycap 7 Why cats ignore you. You call their name. They glance at you and go back to staring out the window. It's easy to take it personally, but this is just the feline personality. Cats are highly independent and don't always feel the need to respond to every call or command. If your cat is comfortable, relaxed, and feels no strong reason to move, they may simply choose not to. For them, it's not disrespect. It's just, I'm fine where I am. Ironically, the more you respect their space, the more likely they are to come to you on their own terms. Keycap 6 Arched back and puffed up fur. We've all seen that classic Halloween cat pose. Back arched for standing on end, tail big and bushy. Many people think this means the cat is about to attack, but in most cases it's actually fear. Your cat is trying to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating to whatever is scaring them. It's a defensive posture, not pure aggression. If you see your cat like this, don't reach for them or try to pick them up. Give them space, let them calm down, and remove whatever is triggering them if possible. Keycap 5 Why cats bite you. Cat bites can mean very different things depending on the context. A cat may bite to stop you from doing something they don't like touching their paws or belly. Communicate, I've had enough, during petting. Show affection with gentle, controlled love nibbles. Or, in some cases, to show real aggression. Love bites are usually soft, brief, and not followed by hissing or stiff body language. Aggressive bites are harder, often combined with growling, hissing, and a tense posture. Sometimes your cat will nip you, and then walk toward the food bowl or a toy. That's basically their way of saying, hey, human, follow me. I want something. Keycap 4 Why your cat sleeps on top of you. You wake up in the middle of the night and feel a heavy, warm weight on your chest or legs. Congratulations, you've been chosen as a cat mattress. Cats prefer warmer temperatures than humans do. When the room feels a bit cool, your body is the perfect heat source. But it's not just about warmth. Sleeping on you gives them a sense of security, your smell, which is comforting, and continuous access to your heartbeat and breathing rhythms, which can be soothing. It's one of the clearest ways a cat can say, I feel safe with you and I love being close to you. Keycap 3 Why cats' pupils suddenly dilate. In low light, cats naturally widen their pupils to let in more light and see better. During the day, they narrow them down to protect their eyes. But sometimes, even in normal light, you may notice your cat's pupils becoming big and round. This can be a sign of excitement, fear, stress, high arousal, like during play or when they see prey outside the window. If their pupils stay dilated for a long time with no obvious reason, or if it affects only one eye, it can also indicate a medical problem. In that case, a vet check is essential. Keycap 2 Why cats stare at us. You look up from your phone, and your cat is just staring. Staring can mean a lot of things in cat language. If they're by the food bowl, meowing, and looking into your eyes, they're probably saying, excuse me, the bowl is empty. If they look at you with half-closed eyes and slow blinks, that's a feline love letter. It means they trust you deeply. Cats may also stare when they're feeling unwell, anxious, or in pain, especially if they're looking at you for support. On the other hand, a hard, unblinking stare combined with a stiff body can be a warning. Back off, I'm not comfortable. Keycap 1 Why some cats hate belly rubs. We're ending with one of the biggest misunderstandings in cat-human relationships. Many cats simply do not enjoy having their bellies touched. The stomach area is extremely sensitive, both physically and instinctively. Soft fur and thin skin cover some of the most important organs in the body. For a predator, prey animal like a cat, exposing the belly is the ultimate act of trust. But that doesn't mean it wants hands all over it. So when you reach in for a belly rub, and your cat suddenly grabs you with claws and teeth, they're not mean. You just crossed one of their strongest boundaries. If your cat does enjoy gentle belly scratches, consider yourself very lucky. You're in a special club. Cats might seem mysterious, but once you understand their body language and instincts, their weird behaviors start to make perfect sense. Which of these 14 behaviors does your cat do the most? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe. for more deep dives into the secret life of cats.